Definitely. In a recession, people save. So $400 for highlights or $200 for highlights are, yeah, you think twice about it. So a single hair color, way cheaper, way faster, the way to go.
For August hair color, we really wanted to focus in on single process color because a lot of women didn't have the time or money to be investing in their hair. They wanted to just streamline everything.
It's extremely expensive to maintain a great hair color, so we took some of Manhattan's finest hair colorists and grudgingly squeezed out their best hair color secrets for you so you can do it at home.
Definitely. In a recession, people save. So $400 for highlights or $200 for highlights are, yeah, you think twice about it.
I always come with some pictures as references, and then I let the hairstylist give me ideas, because we try to book the most talented people.
So these were just fall colors that would work for various shades. They were really inspired by looking at nature and looking at different shades that you find, the leaves turning and whatnot, and bringing that back into something that's easy to maintain and still refreshing toward your color.
Single process hair color is easier to maintain, lasts a little bit longer, so it's sort of the new way to do hair color.
Because you get very bold colors when you do a single process, so you're basically depositing hair color or you're bleaching it out, it's just one step, you end up with a very dramatic look.
Hair products, hair colors, hair styles are constantly changing, so I think people want to be up to speed on what looks good right now.
In order to find the right color for yourself at home, I think you really want to start with a color that's not more than 2 shades darker or lighter than your natural color. That way, there's little room for error and you're not going to get a big surprise.
People are obsessed by their hair, and we are obsessed about giving you the best, most up-to-date information to make sure that your hair looks as good as it possibly could.
We noticed that there were a lot of nail trends going on for fall that involved a little bit more of an elaborate manicure. It's a little bit more high-tech, it's a little more embellished.
The nail tech story is really about an extraordinary revolution in what's going on in what you can put on your nails.
What we've been seeing most recently, and it's really a trend I think that comes from Japan, is all this technology that's being infused into the nail world. So we're seeing all these different finishes where we couldn't have gotten that same effect, just a couple of years ago.
We created this shoot where there was a lot of jewelry, but also a lot of technology pieces and these very elaborately manicured hands holding these items.
The 4 that we're highlighting are basically like a metallic sheet. It's applied to your nails and it's heated and it's chip proof. It sort of almost has to peel off as opposed to nail polish that chips off. So it gives a true metallic finish.
Then a sparkle polish, which most sparkle polishes are in a translucent base. This was in a black base, so it had a little bit of an edgier effect to it than your normal glitter polish. The ombre nail, you layer on various layers of different color gradation.
Prada and a lot of other fashion houses were doing this sort of finish on a lot of their accessories and their sweaters and their bags, and it was just, it's a trend that's fallen into the beauty category as well.
And then the matte nail. So it's a nail polish that goes on, looks like any other polish, but dries down to have a very flat effect.
And this fall, we're seeing a lot of studs, a lot of grommets, some quite tough street fashion coming up, and you're going to have the nails to match.
If you're having hesitation with any of them, then you could start with something like the matte, which is you can put it on at home, figure out if you can wear it, if you like it, and you don't have to spend a lot of money trying it out.
Each of these 4 manicures might on its own seem a little bit off-putting, but when you see them all together, you see that this is a big trend. And they should be willing to go out there and try at least one of them.
But it's really a fashion statement. It's like jewelry at the end of your fingers. It's really effective.
We all know a little bit of underarm stubble can feel like a lot of underarm stubble. But what if we could put an end to that prickly feeling between shaves? New Dove Visibly Smooth Antiperspirant containing Pro-Apple Complex with natural extracts makes hair look and feel less noticeable over time, so you feel dry all day and beautifully stubble-free for longer. New Dove Visibly Smooth.
30% of married women make more money than their husbands, and they are the breadwinners. And I think it's a really positive message to get out there that women can do it all. We can have fun. We have good lives. And the most important thing is that one gets a sense of self and self-esteem from one's work.